Hey everybody, it's Swishcast, and guess what? It's Sam's birthday. I gave him two options. I said you can either come on our podcast or I'll get you a dildo so you can go fuck yourself. Welcome back to Swishcast, everybody. And
wait, are we live?
Did you actually start it like that?
Yes.
Oh my god.
No, 3, 2, 1, no, usual.
Yeah, no, just like...
Okay.
No,
Alright.
I think that...
It's a birthday surprise.
The birthday.
Great.
You know, I thought we do the usual intro every time. I thought we would spice it up with some.
I would love a 3, 2, 1 next time. That would be great.
Yeah.
I thought you were just like... I was
I was about to
just
start.
mumbling to yourself.
I was about to, just start chatting shit about.
I thought we would spice it up with a bit of comedy banter at the start.
Comedy banter.
Yeah, why not?
We're not actually like I can talk shit about MANN magazine, can't I?
Yeah.
No,
we're not
live
yet.
yet.
No, we're not actually live yet. No.
Fuck you, Damien.
That fucking yeehaw fella. I don't know. Gives me some bad vibes.
He's actually acting with
Negative
bad
energy.
faith.
That
Anyway,
is true.
hey guys, welcome to
Been a while.
welcome to comedy stand-up night with Swishcast, and today we're going to be talking about the downfall of community servers.
Woo! Yeah!
Yeah,
I love Swishcast.
Swishcast.
Oh my
Sorry
fucking
if we
God.
all,
Podcast.
sorry if we all sound like we want to kill ourselves. It's just that kind of day.
I actually got up an hour
It's a
ago.
neck yourself kind of day, so.
I was stuck editing for some prick all night, so it was a nightmare. Anyway,
I'm gonna send this to him and tell him that you called him a prick.
yeah, go on.
We
man.
got Jaden, Chris, Fire, everyone in
All right,
chat.
okay.
Welcome, everybody.
Should we go around the table like we always do?
Yep.
Yup.
All the way to the left, it's me, Indy. What's going on, Swishcast Nation? To the right of me is Body Pug TV. Say hello.
Who goes? So to right me is Sam. Sam, I'm my friend Sam.
Looking for 5'4" goth girl.
And below us, we have Azel. Say hello, Azel.
Hi, I'm Azel. I make $500 million a month, and basically, I'm better than everyone here.
I'm just a
She makes-
stupid little fuck who wants to be a
She-
billionaire.
She makes less than and that's how she gets the 5 mil.
You guys,
That's true.
can we talk about those descriptions on Discord where they have like I'm just a stupid little guy who wants to be a billionaire and fuck bitches every day.
I have never seen that before
No,
in my
it's-
life.
I'm
No,
just
I
a
see
silly
this.
Willy who wants to be the fucking president.
Most Discord descriptions I see and YouTube descriptions too are usually something like self-deprecating, like just a guy who thinks he's funny, and it's like, chin
Yeah.
up.
No, it's always something. It's always
It's alright,
something.
things will get better.
It's always something super self-deprecating, followed by an extremely ambitious goal. So it's like I'm just a stupid loser who's gonna be a celebrity.
Let's read Indy's fucking pronouns and then DM duel.
What is wrong with that? Like what's
What is wrong?
Pronouns?
Okay, here we go. Liberal cast, guys.
We are the opposite. We're conservative cast.
Sam, your fucking Discord description every single time you're online, it says you're holding on for tomorrow.
Yeah,
That
because
is, like,
it's a
the
fucking
corniest-
it's a lyric from my favorite song.
It's like so corny.
That is the corniest. That is the corniest shit I've ever
It's
heard.
in Emperor's Gate.
Guys, can we talk about the geopolitical state of the world right now?
Can we talk about guys? Can we talk about Skyle? Can we stop the slop and talk about Skyle, please?
Okay.
Skyle. Well, we're gonna get into it.
Okay, stopping the slop in 3, 2, 1. Okay,
Right,
let's
okay.
talk-
What is our first topic? Now that the
Okay,
bullshit section is
So
over.
you might have noticed that the video is called "The Downfall of TF2 Community Servers." It's like, oh, that's a pretty heavy title. But they have had a major fall off. So community servers, if you don't know, those are the servers that are not hosted by Valve. They are the ones that are hosted by other people in the community like us. And wow,
Real life
And-
girls! So sorry.
Top. And
Oh, what the fuck? Why is that up there? So, yeah,
when TF2 first came out, there actually for the first couple of years there were no Valve servers at all. It was all community servers, and that was them at their peak, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
And over the years, as more stuff changed, we're basically in the situation we are right now, where most people play casual that sucks instead of community servers that used to be good. So
No, I wouldn't say
That's-
used to. There's a few good ones, but
yeah, we'll get into that.
if you remember the heyday.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So I forgot, Azel, when did you start playing TF2?
Yesterday.
There's like a huge gap in my memory. I remember playing like pretty early on, and then I stopped, and then I came back once Overwatch stopped being fun.
That's fair.
So I played a little bit before 2016. I know that for sure, but I don't really know when that was. Probably 2015, something like that.
24.
Yeah.
For me, it was the magical year of 2014, and I'm just gonna say it right now. If it weren't for community servers, I would be playing some fucking dumbass bullshit other game right now. My ass would be on trapped within Brawlhalla. All right.
within the halls of Brawlhalla.
Exactly.
You could have been a Fortnite YouTuber and you could have been making bank, but
That is
you
true. That is
stuck
true.
with this fucking
You
dead
could have been the
shitty
only
game.
entertaining Fortnite YouTuber. Who,
No,
like,
but
actually
what about
fucking
Muselk? What about Ali
That
A?
is true.
What about Ali A?
I have
That is
literally
true.
never seen a Muselk video in my life.
Really? Are you
Never.
Yeah, we gotta stop this podcast.
Me neither,
Get
honestly.
this sorted.
right? Let's change the title from community service to watching
To
Muselk.
Muselk.
Watching
The
Muselk.
Muselk watch along.
Reacting to Muselk. Can
We
I?
have Hilo in the chat saying, "What is Swishcast?"
It sucks.
Hopefully, you'll figure that out.
I really don't know what it is. I came here to ask you guys.
I've been wondering. I've been pondering all day.
So,
What is anything?
so I've been thinking, right? We should talk about community servers, how they were, how they are now, etc. So, Party, do you
Yes.
have, perchance, you started playing in 2013, right?
14.
14. Do you have a recollection of your first ever time playing TF2 or something?
Yes, I do. I have this story saved in my mind. All right. Do you want to hear do you wanna
Yes,
have
my friend.
epic
I
story
am.
time?
My ears are perked.
Right, so everyone, shut up while I tell you my story. Okay.
Yep.
Long ago, 10 year ago, an odd decade, young Party, young and blissful, was unaware of the game Team Fortress 2. But then again, one magical evening, he decides to install the game Team Fortress 2 on his desktop
Incredible.
computer.
Incredible.
As it was free on Steam, and being 12 years old meant that young Party was quote unquote broke as fuck. Anyway, so he installs the game. He clicks on this magical thing that used to exist called Quick Play and gets put into a game of, I think it was it was Bad War, where decides to pick the sniping class as MLG Swag 360 No Scope was the epic meme at the time, and I was like, yes, oh my god! So I press on the sniper class. I run out of spawn, die 3 times, and then I come to a conclusion that the game fucking sucks and I will never play it again. A few months later, I had a friend in my primary school. I was in like year 6, and she had a little brother. And then I had her little brother on Steam, I don't know why. And then one day he invites me to play TF2 with him. And I was like, oh, I have the game installed and I want to be nice, so I'll play it with him. And he was playing on a magical little server called Trade Minecraft UK. And in that server, everyone was dog ass, alright? Everyone was but everyone was very vocal, everyone was speaking. This was a magical time before Discord exists. We had this little thing called Skype if you wanted to VC each other, and with Skype you had to like give out your like personal information to like add someone on there.
There was also TeamSpeak, but let's be real.
No one was using that. I don't remember ever using that. It was always on
Me
Skype.
neither. It
So
was always
before-
Skype.
I did use it. It was horrible.
So before the magical days of Discord, where you meet people in a Discord server, The equivalent was TF2 community servers, because you would go in, go on voice chat, talk some shit, shoot some boys, and I'm gonna say it, and Sam's gonna fucking kill me, and experience the wonderful world of a chat room with guns.
The fuck up!
I'm never letting that phrase
No,
go.
that
It's
is
perfect.
true as fuck. And if it
I'm
I'm
wasn't,
going to kill you.
and on that server, I met all my close friends. None of them on this podcast, unfortunately.
Womp womp.
They all died.
They all died or became pedophiles.
No, no. I met my closest friends, and I learned how to play Team Fortress 2, and I met people, and it was more, and the game was more about the people for me than the actual game, and it just turned out the game was also good as fuck.
Yeah.
And that's how I got into TF2. So if it wasn't for community servers, we wouldn't be here speaking to these wonderful people.
These people.
These people.
You people.
You people. And that's
Oh,
what
party.
and that is my story.
Oh, party. Would you describe that, like, you know, going on that server became like a part of your day to day? Would you like always get on?
For a brief like year or two of my life, my routine would be wake up, suffer through school, go home, train Minecraft for 7 hours straight, go to bed, repeat. that was like a brief period of my life.
Yeah, you should also explain that it isn't like the trade Minecraft like of today. There are a couple
No,
circulating
it's
today.
not the one you're thinking of.
Yeah.
The one that I was on it. You might have played it because I think it was on a few servers. But the one we played, it's barely. I've never seen it run anymore. It's like two giant tower fortresses. I can find a screenshot if you want. And there's like a cave and there's like little rooms you could like close off. I'll see if I can find a picture while you tell your stories if you want.
Yeah. I don't mind us putting it on screen.
Wait, Minecraft. There you go. I found a picture.
Yeah, put it on
Let me
screen.
put it on screen real quick.
Yeah, I played some. I have like vague recollections of this map too, but it wasn't where I spent the most of my time. I started playing TF2 around late 2012, but I really got online. I played offline for a while. Long story, but I got online in 2013, a year before party, and I went on this one server. It was running DM Duel 2, or it was
Oh, that's a
DM
great
Duel
map.
1 or something. And if you don't know what DM Duel is, it is basically just a box. It is a box, 2 spawn rooms, and like if you some fancier versions I remember as a kid had like stairs where you could go up to like the roof and also fight on the roof. And like looking at it now, it's like, oh man, this is boring as fuck. How could you even like this at all? But I guess maybe it came with being a kid, but something about like a map that's just like it's always like instant respawn as well. So you would just respawn, go outside, kill one boy or die immediately, pick or choose, and then just repeat it over and over and over and over again. Like I don't know, like if you guys can relate to this, but like before, like as a kid, you don't really want to play the objective. Like that's stupid, right? Like why would you like waste your time?
You gotta work yourself up to that point. That's where the objective is fun to play.
Yeah, exactly. You just want to frag out. You want to recreate like Meet the Scout or something. You want to recreate Meet the Heavy because you'd see like videos of people beasting on YouTube, and you'd be like, I want to be that. I want to be that guy, and then you just kind of go and try to get kills, and like I'm sure if you like got a time machine or recorded footage of me playing TF2 in 2013, it would look like the most boring like shit ever.
I have footage of me playing in 2013.
Because you just like I just walk out, either kill someone and die or just die, and it's just like that for like hours. It's just like it's just like that. Another one, I said DM Duel, but another one is obviously CP Orange. I think X3 is the one I played on the most, and CP Orange was great because it's like a big open map. I'm pretty sure all of us know what Orange is, right?
Yeah.
As that big orange tower in the middle. and like it's like a symmetrical map. It's all like full of dev textures and stuff. And have you guys played much of Orange?
Yeah.
I-
Classic. It's a classic.
Okay,
I don't think I've played that much of it like at all. My time on TF2 was mainly spent on on Minecraft World.
Oh,
It's
back. Yes.
Exactly.
Like, peak.
Like unironically, I remember like when I first played TF2, I played a bit. I think I played a bit of like because I joined after casual was a thing, and so like I queued in for casual. And I played through some of the maps, and I was like, this is boring. Like I'm just playing a normal game because I was like stupid. And I was like, well, I'll look at the community servers, and I saw Minecraft, and my Minecraft obsessed like brain was like, oh, I have to play this all day for like 5 hours,
I need to.
when I wake up instantly. And I would just spend all day as like just playing pyro and just like bullying the same guy over and over and over and over until he would leave. And for those who don't know, Minecraft World is the one where like you have like there's like a bunch of like wooden towers like in tree forts in the air, and then also in the middle point, it's not really a king of the hill, but like in the middle there's a cave with a headless horseless horseman that like spawns randomly, and you got to kill it. And and
From what I
there's
remember, he
one
wouldn't
particular
move, right?
sentry spot on that map that is really fun as well.
The horseman never moved on there, did it? Like I remember him just not moving.
Uh, it
Like
depended
you
on the
just
server, I think, because
yeah.
sometimes he would move, sometimes he wouldn't.
I remember, at least when I played on that map, the horseman was just stuck in the middle, and like, you know, being like a little brainoid, like 10-year-old, you come up to him, you start hitting him, and then he like swings his axe, and he's like, why did he kill me? Like,
He's too strong.
yeah, even though he's like completely stale, you could just like shoot him from far away. I think that's how I got
No,
his like hat.
because sometimes there were some pyros who would like bump you into him, like they did like air blast you into him.
Oh right, yeah. This was like before these maps. I think most of these maps now have like grappling hooks.
I
They just
hate.
give it to
Right,
everyone.
right.
Yeah.
Can I have a rant about grappling hooks real quick?
Yeah.
So grappling hooks are fun in manpower, but that is it. In fucking stupid ass community servers, it's just bullshit. Because yeah, people will go sniper in like Trade Plaza, and instead of like jumping them, what they'll do this stupid dumbass thing where if you go near them, they'll grapple hook really far away, try and quickscope you. Then you jump in, they'll grapple hook far away, try and quickscope you. Like you are the world's biggest. I can't say the words and we'll get demonetized, but you know what I mean. He's fucking.
Yeah.
You are the world's biggest bellend. All right, I hate you. Like fuck you for doing
That
that.
does suck.
Yeah.
I also hate when like the like mechanic of the hooks where you like hook onto somebody and you start like no you like someone hooks onto you and you start like bleeding. I hate that. Like you know what I mean?
Well, I'm not.
Like just
Yeah.
like get off of me.
It's like manpower. It's
It
fun
doesn't
in
even work
manpower with
properly
big
because
maps.
like there's no way to like unhook them from you. Like if you start like fighting them back, like it's just it does not work well.
You could just like melee them, I guess, but it's like stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, man, it works fine in manpower with big ass like giant maps we can swing around on. But in fucking Trade Plaza, which is like a flat surface, like piss off. We don't need it.
Yeah, so like before like grappling hooks, most of these would have low gravity. And I love low gravity on
gravity's
like
peak.
these kinds of like especially if you like rocket jump or something like and you just go flying up like unless there's one sniper C word on the other team ruining everything like low gravity is really fun. Though here's something like have you ever guys played on those servers where like they don't have low gravity, they have zero gravity. So like you jump once and you float all
Well,
the
that's
way
just,
up
like-
to the
That
skybox.
is
that is too
unplayable.
much.
That is unplayable. Like, I'm sorry.
That sucks. It's like, oh, I actually clicked space. Now I have to slowly float up to the skybox.
My like first 1,000 hours in TF2 were exclusively on low gravity train Minecraft. So when I like started playing the game normally, I had to like it took me like ages to adjust. I've only just gotten used to it.
That's fair. That genuinely like I remember with like low gravity, especially if played on some like CP Orange, you could like you could like just jump, like rocket jump to the top of the tower, and that
You
always
could
felt
do
like so cool.
You could do like crazy shit. It's a really good way of like getting people into rocket jumping who have just played the game, if you've just started playing.
Yeah,
Because
it's like
Yeah.
more forgiving.
Yeah, no, you could do some crazy shit. You don't have to be that good at the game.
Zero gravity is how I found out that you could do like jumps as Pyro with like his flare guns, like
Exactly.
like yeah, there's the detonator and all that, but like I didn't if it wasn't for like zero gravity, I would have just never like put 2 and 2 together for like the scored shot. And also I found out I found out the fucking like default flare gun jump that you could do. Like I know there's a sketch video about it, about how you can actually do
Did he
jumps
die?
with the default like flare gun. Yo, he
Yeah.
died. I don't know. He disappeared. But yeah, I found out about that shit like way before with like these like goofy like zero gravity servers, because you just kind of have to go around and do whatever you want.
Yeah,
And
sure.
also like
Nothing's
there was
stopping
no
you.
like fall damage, so you could just like okay, this is like a searing hot take, but I really hate like fall damage in TF2. It just like I've never have you ever had like an interaction that's like, I'm so glad fall damage exists. Like I don't like it just sucks.
I
But
think
then like
it's one of those things where it's like when you die to full damage, no one is happy.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
exactly.
when you finish off like a rocket jumping soldier that you weren't gonna get the kill on, like it does come in handy then.
I don't know. I'd
Yeah.
rather
Necessary evil.
I don't know. I'd rather have killed him myself than he dies of like fall damage. I
think
don't know.
sometimes
Well, I'd rather they die to fall damage than they not die at all.
I think sometimes it does a bit too much damage. Maybe like sometimes it depends how high you fall. Like sometimes it will do like 50 damage.
It is also proven that in casual fall damage variables are like randomized, so you never take the same amount of damage for the
That's
same like
stupid.
drop. So that is very stupid. But
Especially
that's like
a big skill you learn in TF2 is calculating damage numbers in your mind. And
yeah, but then like fall damage is like random.
so having
it's just,
random as bullshit like bullet spread and the random fall damage just doesn't help. It's just like just makes it just like ruins that skill. It's like why should I
Yeah.
even try? Why should I even bother? You know what I mean?
exactly, yeah. And like my point was that like low gravity servers, you could just drop off like the highest point in the map and just be fine. Like that was cool. There was I think that came up a lot in Mario Kart. You guys big players of the Mario
I had
Kart
a friend
map?
who was a big Mario Karter.
That's pretty. I was pretty big on like all the variants, because
Oh yeah.
yeah, I still don't know how to fuck you. Okay, so you know, on like the default like Mario Kart, there's like a cloud or something, or like something in the sky you can go into, like a big thing, and it's in the sky. I still don't know how you get in there.
I have no clue. I know the blimp. You go to the blimp, and he goes like.
Yeah, but like you've got a grappling hook. You can't grapple inside of like the big box in the sky. There's like a big box or cloud or something.
Well,
And you
Mario
could go
Kart.
in there, and I remember.
Well, Mario Kart was made way before grappling hooks, so it is intended for you to get in there without grappling hooks. I just
Yeah.
don't know how.
I've never been able to get in there.
Do you remember the frog on Mario Kart? Like, am I like making this up? There was like inside of the building there was a frog, and if you touched it, you died.
Yeah.
Like, what's up with that frog? I see it like everywhere. I don't even know what
it's just
that is.
evil.
It's just like
Um,
an evil toad.
Well, if we're talking about that, have you ever fucking been there's a specific jump map, and if you go on it, and if you in the spawn room, if you jump too high, as in like you use if you use like a demo like sticky launcher to fucking jump, or if you use engineer's jump, it sends you to this like fucking demon spawn room.
I don't know about that. I did not,
With
I've not heard of it.
I'll try find a picture of it, but it's like a demon spawn room with like demo Geigus fucking faces and like screaming in the background, and then you just die.
Oh my god.
Imagine how many children shat their pants because of that. So that's terrible.
I'm gonna
trying to
try
think
find a
of-
picture of it now.
I'm trying to think of if I
Can you get the
remember
fucking
any.
Fallout enemies off the screen? You
What?
fucking gimp.
What?
You
No, he's there.
Get the death claw.
get the death.
No,
get
he's
the
chilling
4K,
in the corner. Like, leave him alone.
get the 4K death claw up on the screen.
No, the 4K one stinks. Like, let him chill. He's like he blends in with the background.
Yeah, like I was thinking, now that you mentioned the sticky jumping, do you guys remember maybe when you could place down all 8 stickies with the sticky jumper?
That was ridiculous.
Uh,
No, because you could just like I feel like you could like go so high up that you could like clip into like really weird spots.
Yeah, I remember something I loved doing was getting the base jumper. There was like a window of time where you could place down 8 sticky jumper stickies and have the base jumper. Like they both existed at the same time. So I would equip both. I would like go to any community server, place down 8 stickies, launch myself up into like the sky or whatever, get the parachute on, and just like slowly float back down. Like you can't even do any I don't even know why I would do that so much. Like it's not like you can like do damage because all you have like is a melee. But I remember I kept doing that so much. It was like one of my favorite things to do.
I've got the image of it. It's fucking even creepier than I
Put it on screen.
and I remembered. I'm gonna send it in chat here. Just there. Put that on screen.
Where?
That, like it's barely recognizable as Demo Man.
What the
But-
fuck
Oh
is
my
that?
God.
That looks like
Yeah.
fucking.
On a Jump Academy.
Do you know what this looks like? This looks like you know that
Put
like
it on screen.
Mario.exe like scary face. That's what it looks
No,
like.
it looks like Gygus, but like
It looks like something that would be like a thumbnail for like a horror YouTuber.
Oh shit! You'd make like the dark side of Jump Academy. There you go. Someone write that down. There's a free idea for you.
The TF2 map
there's a-
that is haunted.
That's a 5-hour video essay idea. Somebody can take that.
The haunted Team Fortress 2 map. This Team Fortress 2 player is dead. That is very. Maybe like you're a kid, like just seeing this like late at night or something.
Yeah.
Like especially if you don't know how to kill bind or something, like you're just like, stuck
trapped there forever.
Yeah.
Help!
no, the worst thing is there's like I don't know if it's screams or if it's like ambient, but there's definitely a sound that plays.
It, like gets to you.
I'm gonna see if I can find a video on it. Just like
I have to
obviously, I'm
imagine
not gonna.
it would just be playing some like boss music or something from like Earthbound. It's probably like it's supposed to be like Gigas or Gygus or whatever it's pronounced.
Hold on, I'm watching.
Gigas.
Giggles.
No, I'm
Yeah,
okay. It's not boss music. I just watched the video on it. It's like really low ambient with like muffled screams in the background. And the image doesn't do it justice. The walls and the floor move opposite.
Fascinated.
That's freaky. I don't like that.
So it's
Oh my
constantly moving.
Why are
And
you bringing these
like
demons into it, Sam? What's wrong
I'm
with you?
thinking of these like creepy things. The only creepy things I can remember as a kid is well, you know, before sprays were like disabled or able to be
I
disabled.
saw a big booty woman.
What's wrong
like,
with you?
people would like post
For the
like a
first
lot of
time.
like creepy pasta faces. I don't know if anyone else can relate to this, but like I'd just be like playing DM Duel or something, and someone posts like Jeff the Killer image or something, and like you're a kid never seen Jeff the Killer before, it like spooks the fuck out of you.
I was
No,
like,
the
I was
one,
scared
there's
of
one
Thundail
that
when I
still
was a kid.
freaks me out, and it's the woman. It's like the woman, and she's got like an all white face, and like her eyes are like popping out of her head, and she's got like.
Oh yeah.
I that one still gets to me.
Now that boy Smile Dog made me
Yeah.
piss my pants in third grade.
The red face. I don't know like what to even call it, but it's like a pretty popular creepy image. It's like a red like face that's like really saturated picture.
Do you mean the
it,
Mario one?
I don't know, but it's like
Momo.
a scary like red face or
Not
whatever.
my mum.
Are you
It's,
sure?
Nah, Momo's here, run!
that's like really saturated.
Yeah,
I
wait,
remember
let
that creeps me out, and I remember seeing that like as a spray in TF2 as well.
Do you mean this one? Hang on, I'll put it in chat.
Yeah,
Apparently-
that one.
Do you want me to put it? Can I put it on
Yeah,
screen?
but
Is
Oh,
that
that
like
one
a
as well.
Mario thingy? Like
Oh,
Street
yeah.
Pasta?
they found the
I'll put it
fucking.
on screen. If you guys don't like scary faces, take your eyes off. Right.
I'm gonna put mine in.
Close your
as well.
eyes.
Dora, I'm here with you guys. It's not real.
It's not real.
It's not. He's not gonna get you.
That one, Sam. That one. I think I think I may be confusing these two. I remember that. That one's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, these the two of these both still get to me. Like these are.
Yeah, I don't like that. that.
I never found. I never
fucking
found the
face.
second dragon. This is the other one they're talking about. I'll put it on.
No,
screen
the
as well.
second one.
Another scary face. It's not real. Sorry, I'm with you guys. It's cool. If he comes to get you, if he comes in your bedroom, I'll jump out the screen and kick his ass. Anyway.
Yeah, he will.
That second one, I think I'm probably confusing it then, because I one or the other I've seen as like a spray and like shat myself. So
Well, I never found the second one scary because it looks fake as fuck. But I don't know, something about the first one. First one leaves a lot to be implied. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like a really low quality. I don't know. I don't like either of them.
They found the original source of the first one.
Yeah, they did.
It's like a singer's face.
No, it's like a goth chick or something. And
Yeah.
they just turned up the saturation. It's kind of funny though. And they just turned something like that. Looks just some normal ass thing into just like scariness. It's like just in literally 2 seconds in Photoshop.
Yeah, yeah, like with sprays. Now I'm thinking like sprays back on community servers. Like I don't remember much of them. I don't think I've ever seen like porn like before like 3 or 4 years ago. Like I've
You
never
are so lucky.
like it's just like I think ever since I started playing on casual and stuff, like ever since Meet Your Match, there's been an uptick in porn sprays because I've never like seen them that much.
Genuinely,
before
if there's a conscientious objector or a spray, the only thing I basically if a conscientious objector, I only see porn on it. Sprays, sprays are like a 70-30 chance of seeing porn, as in like 30% seeing porn.
There was a whole like decals debacle a while where people are spreading gore and CP on sprays. When I've played TF2 for 10 years now, I've never seen gore or CP on any spray or something.
Yeah, I'm sure there are the
I'm not saying it doesn't
very-
exist. But
yeah,
but it's just like I think it's a very rare thing that happens.
but still, I don't think there's porn as well.
Porn does happen.
You have to remember, like, there are fucking kids playing this game.
Listen, whether you like it or not, whether you say like, "Oh, TF2 is a 15, 16 plus game," or like whatever you want to say.
In the Twitter,
I think 90% of people started playing TF2 when they were below like 15.
Keep it in the bookmarks.
Like save it for your like Twitter like wanking sesh. Like I don't want to see that.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I was a kid, but like sprays back then were just like stupid like memes, like peanut butter jelly time banana.
I think it's always been a problem. Like I remember seeing porn back in the day. There was one that people used to spray all the time. It was like the shy guy girl with big ass like shaking her ass and stuff like that. Like that was that used to I know that one.
Sorry guys, I'm gonna go for a few minutes. Just give us a second.
Guys, thanks for listening to Swishcast.
That was a really common spray I remember seeing everywhere. My shoulder's fucked.
Well, besides sprays, what other maps did you guys play on? I have a couple here I wrote down.
Miss Pauling, big titties.
Okay, yeah.
That was in Open Fortress, Sam, not in TF2.
No, that was the one you showed me was in fucking TF2, was it not?
There was one that had that. There was
that was in Open
There was
Fortress,
one map that in Open Fortress. I remember when we were playing that had a Miss Pauling like half naked, with like sitting on like a bench or something, and Sam's like eyes popped out of his like head, and he was like, and then steam came coming out of his ears, and then like a train siren was going off.
That's
ding
not
ding ding.
Ding, 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 ding. Fucking tongue rolled out onto the ground.
I think with this isn't surf maps were also something I played on a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I have a lot of time on the TF2 surf maps. I really like TF2 surf maps, but I don't really understand surf like as a separate thing, because like I remember like there's these there's this very specific TF2 one where like you can like you can play sniper, you can aim and shoot people, and it's fun, while you're like going around and doing all this stuff. It's the one where like you're in the air and then you have to
Right.
the two spawns are next to each other. There's like glass in between, and then you just jump out, and it goes into two different paths.
Right.
Oh, I know that
I
one.
know
Yeah,
the one you're talking about. Yeah.
I know the one.
I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
gonna. I'm
You
not
mean-
gonna
you mean
comment on
Utopia?
surf maps because Party will
Yeah.
start bullying me over my surfing abilities.
Yeah, no, he can't. Sam, was it you? We played surf with you. You couldn't get past the first thing, and you were like holding
Yes.
W. Womp womp.
I wasn't holding
Okay.
W, but I just can't surf.
I have a specific memory with that surf map in particular. I remember when I was very young, I played TF2 on my laptop, and my cousin played it on his computer. So I would come to his house, and I would set the laptop on the bed. He would play on the desk, and we would play on the same server on the same map, and we would try to race each other to the end. Like he would take the left, I would take the right. We'll see who like arrives first. And I remember that like sticking out as like a memory of like that was
Yeah.
my
What do
earliest TF2
what do you
memory.
guys think of surf maps being added as a new V script game?
Yes. Oh,
Stop the slop, guys. Come on.
Okay,
Stop the slop.
well, surf is not a TF2 thing, so I don't know.
Stop the slop.
Stop the slop.
so I wasn't talking about Surf Utopia. I was talking about like the ones that are actually in the air. So there's multiple. There's one called Surf Air Arena, where like it's just like the ones where like you're supposed to fight.
Oh, wait.
and not reach the ending.
Is it? I think I know
know
that
what I'm
one. Is
talking
it is it the one where you like, start like the top and it's like there's like kind of like water on the platforms and you go down and there's like a bit in the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I know that. Yeah, I know that exactly the one you're talking about. Yes. Hang on, let me put that on screen.
Yeah, but I put it in chat. There you go. I would play that shit like simultaneously in between that and like a Minecraft map. Just like those were the two ones I played after I stopped having fun in casual.
This is a good map though. Like I won't lie. This is a fun one.
It's like Minecraft was like when I wanted to kill people. Surf was when I just needed something to like move around in.
when I
that is kind of true.
when my dark side was showing, I needed to kill. And when my good side was showing, I needed to run.
I needed to surf.
A real shadow versus Sonic type dilemma.
Exactly.
Mother, I must surf.
But yeah, but there's a lot of these types of maps here. So, I'm putting another one. This one's called Pulse. I also remember playing on this one. But there's a ton of them. It's like a whole. I don't know.
This one's screen as well. Oh, what the fuck? There's a website. Oh. Shit.
But yeah, I
I
don't
don't
know if
remember
you guys
this
have.
one. This is. I do like these surf maps. Do kind of fuck though.
Yeah.
I don't know. They weren't my favorite because if you have like a map that's just surfing, then people just like just run away from you all the time, or people go like sniper and go like the most annoying spots ever. Do you know what I mean? But like
Yeah.
I still fuck with it. I still enjoy it. Thing is about community servers, community like maps have a special charm to them. Do you remember that? Have we ever talked about that like that server that has all the weird maps in them? Have we ever talked about
Yeah,
that?
I think we have, but we can still mention it. That's like a bunch of like these hangout maps.
There's this server on the community. You can look for it. It's correct. The name is called. It's called 18 plus furry RP. But don't let the name deceive you. There is no 18 plus furry RP in the server at all. There was one guy who trying to do that, and we just bullied him out of the server. But anyway,
Oh
We
yeah.
did bully him, but we just
No,
did
that's
not
gen-
engage.
That's genuinely one of my favorite like community servers.
I know
'cause
you wouldn't think it because it sounds like the freak show, but if you
I
join
go,
it,
I go there for the freakiness. I stay for the maps.
the map rotation there is actually good. It's not like porn maps or anything. It's just like these really obscure like these really obscure trade hangout maps. They have like
Yeah.
really weird like gimmicks or like Easter eggs, and you just see so much shit that you would like never expect. Like there's so much
There's
stuff
a-
on there that you're just like it's just like It's like one of those like dream games where you just go in and explore all this like craziness, like literally in this server. Like there's just so much stuff you wouldn't expect to see like ever.
Yeah, a lot of the maps are made by a guy called Ethosaur, like Ethosaur. So if you see any pizza tower type textures, I've learned that it's this guy, and he's actually like a genuinely insane like fucking map creator. He like documents all of his like map creations on YouTube as well. So like if
Legend.
you're
It just disconnected me. Wait, give me a second.
oh, it's over.
No, I think it's back now. Okay, right.
It's so Jover.
Sorry. Anyway, right, we're back. Okay, anyway, so one of my favorite things to do in TF2, right now is is go on like community servers, and just like look for like maps that I've never seen before. Like you got like some stupid name like Trade like Drake's Lair or something, and you'll open it and it'll have it will be like the most like surreal, strange experience you'll ever see. Some of these maps have like some of the maps are just like a bunch of memes on walls with different rooms. Some of them are like really like weird and they'll have like just like insane variety. It's like a fucking trip. I'm just saying, get yourself a fucking bong, get high as fuck, and go explore these weird maps because you'll never know what you're gonna find, and then document it. I wanted to do a series where I just documented like weird maps for a longest time, but I never knew how to do it. But yeah, that's like my favorite thing to do. Indie World, we are like 40 minutes into this topic. Do you want to switch, by the way?
I wanted to mention one last map.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys remember RD Robot Destruction Asteroid.
Oh yeah, that's a classic.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was like an unfinished map because I didn't even know those dev textures were dev textures. I thought it was just supposed to look like that.
I guess it kind of needed the space theme a little bit.
Yeah, and that was great. Like that was just like a big arena to play around with, and it had like water and shit, and it had like a low gravity middle area, and like that was really cool. I really want to play that again. Which
It was gonna be an
sure.
official map, but it was like not finished.
Yeah, it was never finished.
There's a really funny bit where like, you have to like dodge lasers like to get to like where the robots are. It's such a weird concept for a game mode. Was it robot destruction? Like what the fuck?
Yeah, so basically like
what do you do in Robot Destruction? I've never played it. I don't actually. I don't think I've ever seen this map like actually in its like.
It's made by
entirety.
Valve.
Basically how Robot Destruction worked was like you know how in with player destruction you pick up like little points off the ground, whoever gets all of them wins. It's that, but instead of killing other players to get them, each team had a bunch of these like robots just roaming around their base on each side. And then you would just walk into the enemy base, try to kill as many of the robots as you could, pick up their scraps, and then if you got all of them, you won. That's how I remember it anyway. But like, it turned into like but like they scrapped it for a reason, right? That like sucks. So
it's a really weird game mode. It's like you have to like destroy like reactor cores and stuff. It's like,
but it was genuinely a really good deathmatch map. That's what it usually turned into. Like it was a really good deathmatch map where you would just like kill each other on a moon base, and that was cool. I was the same way with there used to be a lot of servers running a special delivery. The Poopy Joe Rocket one. What is it called again?
Doomsday.
I think it just is. Yeah, Doomsday. Doomsday basically was Hightower before Hightower became what it was, right? And I played on Doomsday as if it was like a deathmatch Hightower map. And we've sort of lost that because now it's all like homogenized. It's all like 2-4 and Hightower.
I really should think player destruction should just have like more, like should just be in the game more. Like maybe have more maps or just like its own tab.
Graceful.
Sorry, I'm like fucking. I like had breakfast. I know it's like 7 o'clock at night, but I had a very late night. Anyway,
disgusting.
I can't hold it in.
Oh no! I'm sorry.
Okay.
For a TF2 podcast with a great
Team Fortress 2. Anyway,
yeah,
so
someone just complimented our humor in chat, so like good job.
Yeah, I ruined it.
Ruined it.
instantly loses all subscribers.
Yeah.
Player destruction is peak. All right, because it's basically like deathmatch, but you give it an objective. I like the object. I mean, it's not like open fortress deathmatch where you just kill to win. You kill and you bring it to a point and you get rewarded for that. It's simple. I think it's just like it rewards just DM behavior. You know what I mean?
I'm back.
Hello, we're talking about player destruction, Samuel.
Yeah, so
Ugh.
I think we've talked enough about. I don't have any more maps I want to talk about for now.
I kind of want to say just like robot destruction asteroid. Like, if they ever want to like turn it into an arena or like fucking deathmatch map, just like do like what they did on Embargo. You guys remember how on Embargo, like there's the robots, they carry like health and ammo.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
If you know, that's the new Tropic Crisis map. They have like these little robots that give you health and stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Honestly,
robot destruction is just such a weird game mode. Like you should read the wiki page, but it's got like multiple sections on how to play it. It's like it's a kind of it makes sense why they scrapped it in the end. To be fair,
We should try it sometime on our server. Spoiler.
I wouldn't mind doing
Talking
that.
about our server.
Well, that's gonna come later. We're gonna talk about.
No,
Yeah.
I think is that the last topic.
that's what we're talking about next. Because
Oh, is it? I thought we were doing the downfall. Ugh.
well, I was thinking, right, the downfall, like nowadays, right? Nowadays, community servers are kind of really homogenized and sucky. Like, okay, so if you want to play a community server today, your options are empty fake servers with bots that like probably like harvest your information or something. 24/7 24/7 Skyle, the fucking 24/7 Hightower, or I don't even know if there is, or Uncle Topia, I guess.
Uncle Topia's
and
like
that's
good
it.
though. It's like it's fine.
Yeah.
It's the thing is Uncle Topia's always full for me, so I can't
Yeah.
get in.
And it's
Yeah.
like there's not really much choice. Like you had a lot of choice back then, and there were always servers you could join, and like a wide map selection. And I guess I'm just behind the times, but like yesterday I was in the mood. I was like, I'm talking about these community servers tomorrow, and I was like, all right, let's play some DM Duel. No players. Let's play some CP Orange. There was only one CP Orange, and it ran like a weird, like modified version of it that turned it into like a gigantic. I can't even describe it. It was not CP Orange. It was only orange in name alone, and like I tried to look for other like childhood maps, and they're just not being run anymore. And like there's not a single like server running like something like Doomsday or either, and it's just like it's all become incredibly homogenized because now it's like what's like Uncle Tokia's biggest competitor is like Skyle, who does that
but Skyle is. I don't know about
does
Skyle.
that dog shit thing where it's like if you're not moving for 3 seconds, it just takes over your body and like makes you play like a bot while
Don't you have to like log in to like play Skyle now?
I don't think that's
I'm
a
not,
thing.
no,
No, there's
no.
some sort of thing we have to like sign in to do something. Yeah, you were talking about.
Maybe
Me when
some
I
servers,
lie.
yeah.
What?
I'm not lying. I heard this from somewhere. I might be wrong.
I've not seen this.
Let me look it up.
But the thing about Skyle is like eventually everyone will be an AFK player, and then it's like it's not even that different than like it's not even like that different than playing with bots or playing on those fake community servers full of bots anyways. So like it doesn't even like matter. Like it's Skyle is like a D tier server hoster in my opinion. Like I'm sorry, it would be really good if they just removed that one like feature because like eventually everyone's AFK, everyone's a bot, and I really don't like that. I don't want to like guess whether or not the person I'm playing against is like a bot or a real person. You know what I mean? Like I hate that.
Yeah.
Was it? The thing is with Skyle, it's like it's like always full. It has that stupid thing that Indy was talking about, and then like I don't know why, but every Skyle server I see, I was always running like Zombie Escape or like fucking Death Run. It's like
Even if you find like a Skyle server running the map you want to run, it's like they just filled it full of like plug-in garbage. Like I don't get it. Like why?
Well, there's like that stupid logo at the bottom left as well, which is like,
Oh yeah, I hate that.
I want to record footage for my videos, but I don't want to be sponsored by fucking Skyle when I'm recording. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that sucks.
I want to like save my clips where I like do cool things, and then I have to see skyle.com at the middle of the screen, big impact font.
I tried to see how to get rid of that, and like they basically did everything in their power to make sure you cannot do that.
Yeah.
It's like Wonderland.tf was also one I played on a lot as a kid, but like I feel like those are falling out of fashion, but they had like a lot of like neat like plugins. Do you guys remember Trails? When like you had like
Oh, yeah.
Trails, these things that like follow you at your feet, and it's like
Yeah.
it was like silly stuff, and you could save up for a trail you wanted. I remember I thought it was the funniest thing in the world to have a turkey flag trail, even though I'm not Turkish at all or anything. I just thought it was like the funniest thing ever. So I would just get the turkey flag trail, and then people would try speaking to me in Turkish, and then I would just like ignore them.
Yeah.
Uh,
With Trails, like that's the kind of stuff you see in Gmod servers, like more often than not.
yeah,
That's
it
cool.
used
They
to
had
be
that on Wonderland.
Yeah, it used to be really big on Wonderland. I remember because like they have like these things where like you can earn these points by just playing on the server. And you can also do points by doing math in the chat, which I always find so funny because there was always some like brain who like gets the equation wrong. It'd be some like 20 times 3, and then they would get it wrong.
I
and
need help, Siri.
and then they'd get it wrong in chat and like leave out of embarrassment.
20
Oh
times
my
3.
God.
4, 2 plus 2. It's like, Siri, help me! What is the answer?
I remember one time I was desperate for some Wonderland TF coins as a kid, and I just found a calculator from a drawer and just watched the chat like a hawk. And then whenever, because it was like whoever solves the equation first, right? So you can't just like take it at your own time because there was like 2 other people like trying to get them ASAP. So I just like had like a keyboard in the right hand, the calculator on the other, just like watching the chat, just waiting for that next math equation to drop.
Disaster.
We have a Shade Lotus in the chat saying, Uncle Topia, yeah, it's always full, and sometimes people don't want to interact in it. I just prefer to play casual with a friend group instead.
I like Uncle Topia, but at the same time, I kind of like just a vanilla experience. Uncle Topia has a little too much customization for me. I don't think it's bad. I like sometimes I'm all right for it, but I'd rather just have something that's reliable I can join and that I don't have to wait for, and it's just like TF2. Like I'm not trying to have a start on the random crit debate or whether class limits should be implemented, but it's like I don't.
Okay.
The main thing I think with Uncle Topia that people don't like or like have problems with, I think is like actually the player base. Every time I hear about Uncle Topia, I hear about the player base mainly. Like, but I think like generally playing like on those vanilla playing on like vanilla community servers generally just leads to people being a bit more like overtly competitive and serious when they play for some reason.
Yeah, there is this like stereotype I hear a lot where like anyone who like people on Uncle Topia are like super like pro and like they don't piss around. I don't think that's true. I don't think your average Uncle Topia player would survive a fucking season of like 6s, but but it's just kind of funny.
You just want to put them in the trenches.
But to be fair, there aren't as many brainless morons in Uncle Topia as there are in casual at the same time. So I don't know. I guess
it's just you have like a better standard of like real players who have been playing as long as you have.
Yeah,
so,
I think out of all the community server hosts, it's definitely one of the better ones.
It's definitely probably the best considering its competition.
Yeah, like I could have a good time with Uncle Topia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've really only I think I've only really noticed like the the tendency to like try hard a bit more in community servers, because like ever since we got our own server, because we fucking like just started like every time we play it, we just like beast on it. Like we have to put in like 110% brain power just to have a game.
Yeah. Also, a good point from Zero Chaos in the chat. I would try to play more community servers if the menu wasn't from CS
Oh,
1.6.
that is so true. The fucking the community server menu is an archaic disaster. Like, come on.
It is
We are
actually
in
horrible.
2024 and we are still using this server browser that was in fucking gold source. Like, come on. Do you know what I mean?
It doesn't even work for me half the time, because if I put any filters in it, like at all, if I say like, hey,
Yeah.
like show me a servers that aren't full, and then it like says there are no games, there are no servers.
You can't just. I hate how you can't just search the name of a server. Like, that's so annoying.
No, absolutely. Like
You can. Not all the time, though.
No, it's said. No,
That's
that's
time, but it doesn't work.
no. That's for like searching for tags. It's not for searching for names.
No,
Yeah, no,
but there is a section where you can search for names, but it still doesn't work.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
fantastic.
oh, great. Yeah, no, like
Like it's supposed to.
it's completely like broken. It's just like
needs
it-
to go.
like if you want your community server to succeed, betting on the server browser is not like
Well,
it's
well,
worthless.
what I see a lot of server hosters do is they have their own websites where you can join off there,
Yeah.
which is like better.
And a lot of stuff that happens in the community server browser, people just spam tags. Like I try to like sort the servers by location, right? Because I'm in Europe, so I'm like, okay, I want to play on a European server. I don't want to connect to like a Brazilian server. I'm like a gajillion ping. So I click on Europe, and then all the US Asian servers just come up anyways, because they just put Europe in their tags. Just
Yeah.
spam all tags possible. Like I type in like the tag casual or 12v12, and I will not get shown that because they just put that on every server. They just spam the tags, and it's just like, I don't know. It's so archaic. It really, if it was a functional server browser, I feel like community servers would have a lot more players. Yeah, that's my point.
I think tag spamming will always be a problem.
Well, that's just like
No matter
well,
what.
I
I think
think-
that's just like a user failure.
I think tag spamming will exist as long as there are like people willing to abuse it, which will never
Yeah.
end.
Always. Yeah.
It's just, I don't blame it on them. They're just trying to get people in their server. It's Valve's fault for making a shit ass fucking community server thing. and
It's
not
the
up-
best you can
and
do,
not
like
up-
in that browser.
and not updating it. Like, it needs to be updated. Like, has CS:GO updated theirs? Like CS2.
I don't think so.
I think it looks better, but it's basically the same thing.
I just come on. Is it that hard? Like, just why don't you just like take quick play and make that for community subs? Like, you have the code for it.
I really want to force every single Valve employee to just I just sit them in front of a computer. It's just like, find me a game of Badwater with your server browser, please. And I think after like 10 minutes, they'll be like, we'll fix it, please.
Find me one fun match.
Find a good match.
Go.
How dare you?
They're all busy right now making a game for the first time in like 50 years.
Oh yeah, the new what's it
That is
called?
not a VR game.
The new
We should make a Swishcast on that.
It's not really TF2 though. That means people are
Oh,
saying,
no,
"Oh, dude, it's the
It's
TF2
kinda
killer."
like it's the spiritual successor.
No,
I
it's
feel like
not.
when it comes
it's not.
well, hold on.
It's gonna be its own
Wait.
game.
Wait till it comes out, and then
But listen. What if we call the Swishcast the TF2 killer is here? You know.
Well, there you go then.
The first
What if
and
you just,
only
like,
Deadlock
take the shit out
podcast
of
ever.
everything?
I mean, I don't want to say, bro, this game is ass because it hasn't come out yet, but You know,
Yeah.
but like lane
Yeah,
based.
you don't
le-
know much about
Overwatch
it.
hero-based, lane-based shooter doesn't sound too appealing in my eyes
I
so
think
far.
it's gonna be awesome. I
It
think it's
could,
gonna be a great game, and I'm excited.
it could be, but I don't
Just
know.
the one thing that's putting me off it is that it has none of the personality of any of Valve's other games.
It does
Like,
give me
It
like,
does.
it does,
Dota, Counter Strike.
it does give me like Dota energy, which is like,
Yeah, but
like-
no, that's what I mean. Like it's like it just looks a bit boring. That's all.
well, it hasn't come out yet, so I don't want to like say it's shit now. I want to declare that the game sucks.
Yeah, Uncle Dane leak a
Didn't he?
few.
I heard this rumor. Apparently, Uncle Dane leaked the fucking game.
Yeah, well,
I don't think we should be throwing around something we don't have any evidence for.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I'm not
okay,
sure about that. It's
I
probably
will-
not real.
I will just say where people are getting the information from in the video leak. Top right corner, there's a player's username, and if you look up that username, it brings you to Uncle Dane's account. So it could have been a thing where they like are trying to intentionally frame him. I don't know. So that's
Yeah.
my.
I
I'm
think we'll just
liking-
have to wait and see.
I am
for,
wiping my hands of the situation
I'm
for
hoping
legal
Uncle
reasons.
Dane. I'm hoping Uncle Dane isn't dumb enough to
No,
do
I
that.
don't think he would be. Like, he's one for very much wanting to build a good community image. So I don't think.
Yeah, I also don't want to be banned from Uncle Topia, so.
I love you. I love you, Uncle Dean. Please.
He's not watching,
For-
cunt. Alright.
For legal
he
reasons.
doesn't know we are.
Yeah, we're like plankton to him while he's he's the big fish.
We are but ants beneath his boot.
All right, calm down. Do you know I remember his video where he
So-
where he like said that like worshipping YouTubers shit is like the worst thing you could ever
It's
do
a
to
joke.
anyone.
No, we need to worship him.
We need to
because
worship
he is like a
him.
god.
He's a good
And
dog.
that goes,
He is he's my president.
you know,
Listen.
that goes for people, you know, smaller than us as well. You gotta fucking bow down to us.
All right, let's calm down. We're not a certain other podcast. All
the
right.
big YouTube.
Exactly. If you have less than 11,000 subscribers, you are nothing.
We're big for a reason.
We should like rank our like Discord server based on like how many subs you have, and like you get more privileges the more subs you have.
Oh yeah. You can only post images if you have over 1,000.
Let's
subs.
have like a
Fucking
social
wow,
credit
my
system,
server.
but the social credits
my
are like
God.
subscribers.
No, okay, so that's real. That actually exists. There are servers like that. I joined. That was a long time ago, but I was curious and I joined like a bunch of like YouTuber help Discord servers or something like that. And there was one of them that actually locked permissions behind a subscriber count.
That sucks so bad.
That is stupid.
It's the stupidest thing. You could literally make the best videos in the world, but Joe does memes is in the big boys club sipping scotch.
Right. So community servers nowadays not the best, right? Not the best.
But we're making it better.
So we recently decided. Recently, is in like last month, right? We were like, man, why don't we make our own community service? Sam, do you remember how this happened?
We'd been floating the idea around for like a while, like just a while. We were like, we should make our own community servers, and I'd been planning to do it, but I'm a lazy cunt and I don't do anything.
Yeah, that's
without
true.
a reason. So, but yeah, we were just like waffling around the idea, and then Indy just goes, "I bought the server." I was like, okay.
First website I could find is put money into it, got it working, whatever.
No.
And the first night that we made it go live was fun. We had a full lobby going. It was really fun. Had a good time. But the thing is, we've noticed our server hoster. We won't name the one we used, but that host was not good. But they were not good. So we went through like support and we were like, man, can you like fix our stuff? And they were like, no, you have plenty of stuff, man. You're good. You're just, I think you basically they insinuated that I was making up
So,
the issue.
and I was like, this server host was giving me a billion red flags, and I was trying to warn them. So I had to, I was like, fuck it, let me get my boy in. So I reach out, I go on the Uncle Topia Discord, and I got one of the guys who helped set up the Uncle Topia, like this servers. His name's
Raspy Legend.
His name's Raspy. He's in our Discord. He's an absolute legend, and this guy's like king of like Google. All right, like John Google.
Google.
Like I feel stupid when I speak to Rad because he just says things that I just don't understand.
But he's incredibly.
Like I understand how the server functions and how it works, but like just. It's just like, you know, explain it to me like I'm 12 or like I'm fucking 5
like,
or like
everything we like ask him is like a post you'd see on r/ no stupid questions. All right, it's like
like explain to me like I'm 5. Like oh, so what is keygen?
But no, he is a legend, and we showed him the host we're using, and he was like, "You guys are like getting ripped off." So we switched. So he basically just set up an entire new server for us on his like thing that he uses, and it's just and now we can have a full game of like 32 players, and it runs smoothly. It's like it's brilliant.
well, no, where are you getting fucking 32?
No, hypothetical.
Yeah.
But like we could, if we wanted to, we
space on it.
if we
We're
wanted
not
to
doing 32 player servers.
if
just
we
saying
wanted
that
to,
now.
we could though, and it would run fine.
Yeah, but we're running 24 casual. We have we decided to have random crits on, but bullet spread off.
Our rule set is as close to casual as it is, but without being like stupid at the same time. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
We wanted it to be casual, like we wanted it to be a better casual. We turned off random bullet spread because I've never ever seen a single good defense as to why.
But like sometimes I like get the kill anyway.
I saw someone in our server say like, I like bullet spread because it just feels nicer, and then another one's like, yes, bullet spread's like lends to the cartooniness of TF2.
Okay, lens, shut the fuck up.
Like,
shut up.
just shut up.
Sorry, I'm sorry to be rude, but shut up. But random crits, we were like, I don't think any of us here like random crits.
I don't mind. I'm like indifferent.
I'm not as like, I fucking need them removed. But like, if they were to disappear tomorrow, I would not be shedding a tear. You know.
I'm not like an avid random crit defender, but I do like having them on.
I think
when I genuinely think having the random crits on it differentiates us than being just like another Uncle Topia, because I feel like if we like it, you know, I wanted to make it as close to casual, or we wanted to make it as close to casual as possible, but just with like get rid of trim some of the shit that's not needed.
it makes some improvements as well.
Make it a bit more casual and have better maps that like people actually want to play on.
I've got a list of reasons why our server is better than casual. Do you want to hear?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Okay, number one, it works better. It actually runs better than casual. I've found. Number two, map selection. When you go on casual, there's about 1,000 maps and about only 10 of them are played. All our maps, we've played them ourselves. I don't think there's a single map where I'm like, this shit sucks. And if it does suck and you do hate it, we have a magical thing called Rock the Vote where you can just change the map at any time. All you got to do is go in.
If the map is like hated enough, we just take it out entirely.
Or what you could do is you can literally click it's in the vote menu as well. It's not even like a command. You can literally go in the vote menu, click change map, select which map you want, and if the vote gets passed, we'll be on that map. Number three, it is you can switch teams. That is a very handy thing to have in my Team Fortress 2 game that we all know and love. Because in quick play, if you want to fight your friend, you don't gotta wait for Jimmy John Bastard to decide that it's time for you to go on blue now. You could just like go over.
Yeah, so if I want to like dual party, like I can just switch to the other team, and we're already doing it. We're doing a spy locked duel.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Another thing is that we fixed a few game modes that like are like kind of like ruined. So like I think Payload Race has a time limit now. Is that right?
Yeah, we
Payload
put a
race has
time limit on.
yeah.
We also put a time limit on capture the flag.
Yeah. So CTF and
But they're like 30 minutes, so if you want a somewhat long game, you
I think
know.
it's 20 minutes. I think 20 to 30. It's
Yeah.
so CTF and Payload Race don't go on for years on end. So you can have an actual real game that you can like play and it will work. What else? Number one, no bots.
Yeah,
we have anti-cheat. The plugins there is very minimal, and the ones that we do have we kind of try to build them into the game itself. So like Rock the Vote is like built into the vote menu, so you could just click that if you really want to change the map like right now you can.
Yeah.
But it's like it doesn't feel like out of place, if that makes sense. I think the only thing we have is that like every 20 minutes it will say in chat like, "Hey, you guys should check out Swishcast. It's like a podcast." And Lord, I think that's it. It's not like a giant impact font Skyle logo, C-section in the bottom of your fucking screen.
You said
like-
C-section in the bottom of your screen.
Yes. All right. Okay.
What?
Because it's taken out.
Like we also don't have like the stupid thing where like if you have like HTML disabled, you're not allowed to play.
Oh yeah,
like,
no
you know that-
ads.
No ads, absolutely no
Completely
ads.
ad. We're not
we do
making a
have a-
nickel.
We do have an MOTD, like a message of the day.
But it's-
That
But it's
like,
just just says the rules.
yeah, and I'm very proud of it because that was like took me forever to get working.
It looks great, Sam.
The map. We do have a few maps that aren't in TF2.
No, it's like I think it's like 50-50.
It's 50-50.
Community.
But we've play tested all. They're all really good. Some of them are from the Frontline update. If you remember that, it was a really fun community update. But never got in.
We didn't. There wasn't like, oh, we'll pick them. You know, we just the community ones we liked. So it's like there's some really lesser known ones. There's some really old ones. There's some like brand new ones.
Yeah, there's this really old CTF map that's like from like 2008. Aerospace. It's like a CTF map from like 2008, and surprisingly, it plays really well, and it's really cool. And it has these like planes flying in the skybox. It's a great time.
All
Well
those
done.
maps, if you don't want to, we tried to keep the size of the map small, so you could just like, so it will basically take you like less than like 2 minutes to download them if you don't have them already. Like, because one thing I hate is when you join a server and it takes ages to join. Like we want it to be
like
when you click on the server, you're in like that. That's what we want. If you don't want to download maps, we're gonna. I don't know if we put this up yet, but we're gonna have a
zip in the Discord.
A zip in our Discord. There's a Discord for the server, by the way, which has
Yeah. So I'm gonna put the Discord in the chat right now if anyone's not in it. Yeah. So in
It's
our
also in the
Discord,
description.
yeah, it is in the description. With our Discord, it's a really easy way to connect to the server before while we don't have a website. But also it has like we ping like play sessions. There's chats where you can like post the funny moments you have on the server. There's
a really awesome chat where you can take screenshots of the in-game text for future use in Joey Cheerio styled thumbnails.
Raspy set up this thing that's really cool. It's like called server relay, and it lets you chat with the people inside the game through Discord. So if you send a message in the chat, it sends it in game, and I think that's really cool.
And it also like lets us archive chat, so it's really great.
So if someone's singing slurs, we'll know who did it.
Or if you want to like spill your guts at fucking 12 o'clock at night, you know, maybe don't do that because we
will see. Well, no, everyone will see. It's in the Discord.
Yeah,
not just us.
We're a very friendly community. Just like don't be a dick. Don't say slurs. It should not be that hard.
There's the rules. It's just like it's just like what you would expect.
It's
like,
just fucking common sense.
It's just
honestly,
don't be racist. Don't be evil. There you go.
I am a building.
Another thing I really like is that we have this thing in the Discord where it can tell you when people are on. It has like a server list. So what you can do is if you're in the Discord, you can literally just click the server list, see if there are people playing, and then just join.
Yeah,
makes sense.
I am. By the way, I am. After we finish up this episode, I'm gonna get on the server myself and play. So, if you guys
I
want to
will.
play with us,
I'll probably hop on as well. By the way, you know the US server is offline.
It says that, but I
it,
think it actually is online.
it says it's offline, but it is online. I don't know
So
why.
what we did with the old server is that that server is running now in the US, and it's so yeah, the previous host is now the US server, right?
Yeah, and it's gonna run out by the end of this month.
Right
by
now we
the
are only
30th.
in the EU, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So, but I'm gonna do a big thing for the server when I'm in a new video. Indy's gonna do it as well, and hopefully we're hoping that will pick up the player count. And if the server does get a regular player count, we will open a NA server.
Yeah, absolutely. We're not asking for donations or anything right now, so you don't have to worry about
We just
that
want this to
either.
be fun. That's literally the bottom
Yeah.
line.
Famous.
We want to have a fun place to play TF2, and you guys hopefully want the same thing. So let's just get together and do it. So yeah, I don't really have much else to say on the server because I don't know about you guys, but I'm just itching to get on and play it.
It's just like
Right now.
it's just casual but better. That is the best way I can describe it. Casual but fun but better.
Big claim,
It's
but I stand by
it's not. It is literally not that much different from casual, except like with all the things you don't like. Like no more demo night, no more junction.
Okay, well, there's still demo night.
Okay, unfortunately there is demo
but
night.
That's how it is. We have to live with that.
We will live with
Yeah.
demo night, but there is
We
no
were-
more
we were
junction,
thinking of,
gold rush. Only
Yeah,
good
there was
maps.
a really funny moment though with Raspy, our local legend, when we were joking around saying, well, it'd be funny if we had a plugin that just detected Demonites and killed them instantly, and then he was like, oh yeah, I can do that.
Yo, shut up. And I was really tempting to execute Order 66, but unfortunately I had to resist.
So you're allowed to play Demo Night.
Oh yeah, so we'll let you off, you demo nights.
Just don't target me, you'll get banned.
Just don't kill me specifically, otherwise there will be consequences.
I do have the ability to smite you, so.
No, we don't admin abuse. I don't even know.
No,
I don't
we
know.
don't.
I do not know how half the commands work. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, yeah, I don't think you should admit that, but.
Well, yeah, I know how to ban. So I know how to ban and mute in case someone's being like racist. So
He knows the
Yeah.
basics.
I know the basics.
But yeah, and I would just like to say, even if you're not in the EU, I think the EU server still runs fairly well, actually.
The
for people
connection
outside
is
the
really
EU,
strong, honestly.
Yeah,
Like
we've play tested it with some people in the US, and like you still get like pretty decent ping, like for most
I
of
think
the
it's
time.
like
and,
80 to 100.
like not that much
hovers-
rubber banding.
hovers from like 90 to 120, which is like, if you're in a different continent, that's pretty good.
Yeah, no, the server
yeah.
runs really well. Like that's what I'm proud of the most.
It's still worth
I would love to
giving
see
it a
people
try,
give it a try.
'cause
The only problem with it right
yeah,
now
we're
is
free.
that the only problem I have with it right now is that that we sometimes have like time where there's like not a lot of people on, but we're hoping to change that in the future.
Yeah, hopefully we're working hard on it. We're not going to give up on it. So if you want to
Like,
join us
aside
for
from that, I think
that'd
it's
be awesome.
perfect, and I would love to be my
Yeah.
full place where I play TF2 constantly. Also, if
Yeah.
you guys have any suggestions for
And-
maps, we take requests in the server.
Yeah, we have it in the server. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do some maybe if there's enough like push for it and people playing, we'll have seasonal map rotations for like Halloween.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do that as well. We're gonna have like
adding
a
Yeah.
some more during summer.
we will have a good Smithmas and Halloween rotation that doesn't last for like years on end.
No, just like
Yeah,
a week or two.
So yeah, just so that way we can like put in like all the maps that maybe didn't make it in for like summer updates or like the other updates that like should have stayed but like were good and fun.
It's like
So,
Smithmas
yeah,
without all the
that's
shitty
the
like
both
reskin
worlds.
maps that are the same thing every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's basically it. I am itching to get on this server, so I think we should wrap up the episode and go play.
My name is Sam G. It is time to sing the outro, my friend. Come on. Come
I'll
on.
miss you all, but it is time to have a ball. on the Swishcast server.
Welcome
Indy
to Swishcast. It is the greatest place on earth.
I will put the
We-
IP in chat.
we will
It's
play
beginning to look a lot like Swishcast.
Sam
No
G.
players that right now.
We've got Sam G
Yeah,
in
most of the
the.
time it doesn't have a lot of people on, but hopefully with time.
We've got Sam G in the call, but he's saying nothing at all. Oh,
And we're all fucking dead. End the stream.
you ruined it, Sam. You ruined the magic moment.
You ruined it.
You
I'm getting-
killed us.
I'm getting on the server, guys.
Hey, yo,
Come on,
See
guys.
you there.
I met this girl on the server, right? And I was like, "Hey, what's the one thing you want in a girl?" And she's like, "I got
Shut